So now we're going to work on some constellations. One of the requirement basically says find 5 different constellations. So we're going to zero in on our circumpolar constellations, which are visible in our night sky most of the time year round. They're not seasonal constellations, which are nice. In your package, you're going to have the paper that looks like this. These are the circumpolar constellations. There's actually 6 of them, and we're going to learn about all 6 of them, but you only need to find 5 of them. And these are constellations that you should be able to find at most any time. They're the Little Dipper, the Big Dipper, Cassiopeia, Cepheus, Draco the Dragon, and the Giraffe, which is called Camelopardalis. It's a hard word to pronounce. I just call it the Giraffe. In order to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of hands-on and kind of learning about how these constellations kind of evolve around them. They kind of chase each other in the sky. So with your bottom part that has the constellations, what I'd like you to do is get something on a hard table that you can't mark up, or it doesn't matter if you mark up. So putting it on a clipboard, getting a cutting board, flaps from a cardboard box. It doesn't matter. What you're going to do is put your constellations on something that you can take a stick pin, a nail, it doesn't matter, something with a sharp end. And what you're going to do is at all of the dots on your constellations, you're just going to poke it. Poke it, poke it, poke it, poke it, poke it, poke it. It's kind of fun. You just get to get all that anxiety out while you're poking away at the constellations. Once you're done poking at each one of the stars that is a dot on your paper, when you get done, when you put this up to the light, you actually have another viewfinder where you can actually see the lights going through it. And you can look up at the night sky, and this will help you find it because that's what they look like up in the night sky. And this is the position that you will have them in the night sky. So once you find one of them, you can find all of them. Now, the other requirement for this is that you have to draw a constellation. Well, we've kind of made it a little bit easier for you because if you're like I am in freehand, drawing freehand stars is kind of hard. So we kind of made it a little bit easier for you. So what we did is in your packet you will have this, which is a dot-to-dot constellation. So what you're going to do is follow the instructions, and on this it just basically says for Ursa Major, which is the Big Dipper, connect the dots 1 through 7. So on your paper you're going to see constellations 1 through 7, and you're going to connect the dots. I'm going to do that really quick. And you notice that I've already drawn the line for you to make the top of the dipper. And so then you now have the Big Dipper. You've just drawn it. And you're going to do that with each one. So each set of constellations has a different set of numbers. So to do Draco, you're going to connect the dots A through N. So you're going to find where A is and just kind of follow, because Draco kind of weaves around between the Big Dipper and the Little Dipper. So you're just going to follow the letters H, I, J, K, L, M, N. And you're going to go all the way to, and the same with Cepheus. It's going to be U, V, W, X, Y, and then I've drawn the lines across. And Cassiopeia, which is the big W in the sky, which is Cepheus is the king. Cassiopeia is his queen. She chases him around the sky, or he chases her around the sky, but it's the big W. That's 8 through 12. And then we have our Ursa Minor, which is the Little Dipper, which also has Polaris, the North Star, which we use for navigation. That is dots 20 through 26. And then, of course, we have our Giraffe. And they are the last set of numbers, 40 through 47, that you're going to draw up at the top. And now you have just drawn 6 constellations. And in addition to that, you have a template that you can go out and use it to find the stars also. Because these stars are not in the Star Finder, you have a few others that you can use to find. Thank you.